Good morning, welcome to Catex TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Thursday, April 16th, 2015. If you want to follow us on Twitter, go to Catex TV. Well, the Agnellis have spoken. The company that's controlled by them, their investment company Exor, which yesterday put in a bid to purchase Partner Re, has begun to indicate what they will do with the reinsurer if they in fact obtain it. The CEO, John Elkann, who is the great-grandson of the founder of the Fiat company, who's an Agnelli himself, obviously, said that he would leave its management to run the company as a pure standalone private reinsurer. He said that the idea of merging or acquiring other companies to go with Partner was not something he favored. He believed Partner was already sufficiently large enough in size. He also said that the long-term success of fellow pure reinsurer Hannover Re would indicate that a strategy would be similar that would be followed by Partner Re in order to succeed as well. He also noted that Partner Re's corporate culture and identity was strong. He said that their executive bench strength was deep enough to be the likely source of the replacement for the departed chief executive officer, Costas Mirantis. He said he believed we'll be able to find a CEO candidate from internal management. He also explained that Exor, his company, the investment company for the Agnellis, was a big advocate of the pure reinsurance model that Partner Re had espoused since its 1993 foundation. He used the same rationale to strongly dismiss any suggestion that after buying Partner Re, Exor might buy a primary insurance entity to complement its purchase. He had a couple of other things to say. He revealed that his firm had been a student of the industry for the past 3 years, although it had not interacted with players. However, the Axis Partner announcement in January, which brought Partner Re into play, had then prompted Exor to take a much more active interest. The $6.4 billion bid from the Agnellis values the reinsurer at $130 a share. Analysts at Keefe, Bruyette & Woods say that they now expect that Axis Capital is going to increase its bid for Partner Re, as Exor had bid 16% in excess of what Axis had bid. KBW's analysts believe that Axis can accept less book value accretion through paying Partner Re shareholders a special dividend without abandoning the deal's strategic rationale. Yesterday, analysts also said that Partner Re management might welcome a white knight buyout by Exor. Boy, we haven't heard those terms in a long time, back since the 80s with T. Boone Pickens. But the idea would be that Partner Re's management might not have been particularly happy about the Axis tie-up. Since Axis managers were going to come in and take over, they might appreciate a white knight. The president and CEO of Axis, Albert Benchimol, did not address the Exor bid specifically yesterday, except to say that Axis continues to remain fully committed to its combination with Partner Re. Keep in mind that the tie-up between the two firms is going to lead to major job losses at both companies, which have set a $200 million a year cost reduction target. Also, 60 jobs in Bermuda that currently are maintained by Partner Re are likely to go. So this fight is not yet over. Very interesting for sure. Here's news on Malaysian Airlines Flight 370, which last March disappeared. This is the plane that nobody quite knew where it went, and they still don't know where it is. The search area for the missing flight is going to be expanded by another 60,000 square kilometers, which is 23,000 square miles in the Indian Ocean, if the plane isn't found by May, according to the Malaysian Transport Minister, as well as the Australian Transport Minister. So far, about 23,000 miles have already been covered, and if that does not yet prove to be successful in finding the location of the plane by the middle of May, apparently, they're going to add another 26,000 square miles in order to search that area. This will mean, at the end of that time, that 95% of the entire Indian Ocean flight path of the plane will have been searched. Now, by searched, it presumably means dragging those magnetic detectors along the ocean floor to determine whether or not there are any wreckage parts down there. The plane, of course, disappeared on the flight from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing with 239 people on board. So far, the cost of the search has been about $94 million. The next phase of the search is going to be another $40 million. The cost apparently is being split equally between Australia and Malaysia. An Irish fishing trawler named the Karen, based in Northern Ireland, was badly damaged and dragged backwards for a number of miles yesterday, about 18 miles off the coast of Ireland. According to the ship's captain, as well as an organization in Northern Ireland representing fish producers, the culprit was a Russian submarine that may have become ensnared in its net and dragged the ship backwards at a speed of about 11 miles per hour for about an hour and a half until the trawler managed to disentangle itself from its nets. Russian submarines have been prowling off the coast of England. The Royal Air Force has intercepted a number of Russian aircraft in British airspace or near British airspace over the past several weeks. Here's an interesting story. A devastating mass beaching of dolphins, a specific kind of dolphins called electro dolphins, in Japan has triggered fears that an earthquake could be imminent. The Japan Times reports that off the coast of Hokuto, north of Tokyo, some 150 electro dolphins have washed ashore. Only 3 of them were able to be saved. 6 days before the catastrophic 2011 tsunami, there was a mass beaching of the same species in Japan, leading some to speculate that this latest beaching is a precursor to an earthquake offshore. Scientists are not convinced of this explanation. They say it could be an issue with the animal's sonar. All 150 animals having an issue with their sonar at the same time. Well, that's what scientists say. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.